In section 3 of this unit, we're going to talk about probability and odds and how they're related, kind of going from one to the other. And then we're going to talk about probability of compound events in the second half of the lesson. So, first thing is section 3A, probability and odds. Okay, we're going to define probability first of all. So let's actually do this up at the top here. Probability, I'm going to use a P for probability. Now that doesn't stand for permutation. So probability is successes over total. Success, how many times something is supposed to happen over the total. Okay, now I usually abbreviate that S over T. So success to total. Odds, the odds of something happening, and you hear that a lot with the odds of teams to win the Super Bowl or the World Series or something like that. But odds is represented as successes, and I'm going to do some abbreviating, okay? Successes, and I usually write this, so I write probability as a fraction, successes to unsuccessful. So successes to unsuccessful. So S colon U. So I write that ratio to kind of keep them straight. They're both really ratios, but I write odds more with this, with the colon in between. And I write probability as a fraction to keep them straight. Now, if we go down to number 1, it says find the odds, so we got to find odds given the probability. So this right here is probability. Probability of something happening is 4 out of 11. So that means there are 4 successes, if you think about the definition of probability, out of 11 total. Now if I want odds for that particular one, I need to do successes to unsuccessful. Well, if I think about there's 4 successes out of 11, how would I figure out the number that goes with unsuccessful? Well, if there's 4 successful out of 11, that means the rest of them are unsuccessful. So I could subtract, I could take 11 and subtract 4, so there's 7 unsuccessful. So if I was going to write my odds for number 1, it would be successes to unsuccessful. It would be 4 to 7. Now let's go down to going the opposite way, and we'll do the first one in this one, find the probability given the odds. So this is odds, 2 to 23. That means successes to unsuccessful. And I want to find probability, which is successful out of total. Well now, to find my total, or my number that's really my total, I have to add up my successful and unsuccessful. So now I add on this, that's 25. And if I find the probability, I'm going to do my successful to total. Successful is 2. And I write probability as a fraction to total 25. So with an odds of 2 out of 23, 2 to 23, probability is 2 over 25.